do? Dream Team, it's your boy D Neil back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with what British happiness looks like, Bill Bailey. This is my first reaction to Bill Bailey, I believe, so I'm excited to jump into it. Before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Drop your favorite video suggestion in the comment section. What we got, Bill?
British happiness is quite different from happiness around the world because we process happiness in a different way in Britain.
Okay.
You know, American friends I've met, Australians, they're much more in the moment. Oh yeah, they're in tonight. Woo! They're much more upbeat, much more positive. And I say to my Australian friends, how are you? Awesome. Awesome. I mean, genuinely, in a non-ironic way. How are you, mate? Awesome. How was yesterday? Awesome, mate. Today's going to be awesome. What are you doing tomorrow? I don't know, picking up stones in the rain. It's going to be awesome.
I don't know, picking up stones in the rain. It's gonna be awesome. I feel like that positive outlook, I absolutely love that mentality, bro. That attitude, like, because it's just no matter what, like, things are gonna be awesome. And I feel like when you have that outlook, like, on life, most things are awesome.
We never say that in a non-ironic way. In Britain, the best you're going to get, because our happiness is based on this premise, things could have been a lot worse, right?
I like that.
That's as good as it gets in Britain. That's why the standard greeting in Britain, how are you? Not too bad. That's as good as it gets in old Blighty. Not too bad. Things are clearly bad, but they're not quite as bad as we thought they were going to be. We've dialed down our expectation to an acceptable level of disappointment. We're eking out our expectation in diminishing increments of reduced joy. Things are not too bad. There's the abyss. We're not in the abyss. We're in the car park and snack area, adjacent to the abyss. It's not too bad. That is the ludicrous...
It's not too bad. It's not. It could be worse. Things could be. There's the abyss. We're over here, adjacent to the abyss, but we're not in the abyss, so it's not too bad. I love that.
To the abyss. It's not too bad. That is the ludicrous optimism of the British psyche. In Britain, we have the highest per capita ownership of convertible cars in Europe. That is preposterous optimism. Right there. When you see a couple with the top down in July, their faces contorted in a rictus of optimism as the horizontal hail drills into their retinas. It's clearing up, it's clearing up. My own mother, God rest her soul, one of the greatest optimists I ever knew. At the end of term school play, I was in it, obviously. It was The Resistible Rise of Arturo Ui by Bertolt Brecht. Some of you will know it. Yeah, we had quite an ambitious English teacher. And for those of you that don't know, it's a play. It's about the rise of gangsterism in Prohibition-era Chicago. But it's a thinly veiled satirical allegory.
I want to see that. That sounds interesting.
Gangsterism in Prohibition-era Chicago. But it's a thinly veiled satirical allegory about the rise of Nazism, the thuggishness, the brutality, and the inexorable rise of Hitler. A lot of parents were expecting the nativity. Oh, they've reworked this, haven't they? They've done the baby Jesus stuff as Hitler. Naturally, I was the lead. I was the Ui character, the fugitive Hitler character. So to go that extra mile, I dyed my hair black, cut it short, combed it to the side. And I came back from the hairdressers, and I walked in, and my mum went, "Oh my goodness, you look lovely." I said, "Mum, I'm supposed to be Hitler." She goes, "I don't care. You look very smart." And I didn't know it at the time, but that was the high watermark of her approval of my appearance. The Hitler Christmas. The Hitmas. See, one of the jobs as a comic, you have to listen in sometimes to the idiosyncratic way in which people talk. And sometimes you hope to get a glimpse of the zeitgeist. Sometimes you don't get that. I was in a pub in North Devon. I overheard two blokes talking, and one of them said to the other one, "Here, you heard about that Eric Beaumont? Oh, he's in a right state. Why is that?" "Well, you know he entered the North Devon vegetables that look like celebrity competition." "Oh, yeah." "Yeah. Yeah, a piece of root ginger looked like Sandra Bullock." "Oh, yeah, yeah." "Sellotape it to the wheel of that coach like in Speed." "Yeah, lovely job, lovely job." "He's been disqualified." "No way." "Why, because it didn't look like Sandra Bullock?" "No, because technically ginger's a fruit." "Oh, right." So...
Wow.
That's 10 minutes of my life I'm never getting back, you know? I was outside my own house here in Hammersmith, where I live, keeping it real on the west side. And
Got to.
yes.
Gotta keep it real on the west side, you feel me? I love it.
Where I live, keeping it real on the west side. And yes. And I was walking up and down in the street, not walking up and down like a distressed polar bear, I was just walking, looking up there, what's up here? Oh, that's strange, isn't it? And, oh, bloody developers, oh, yeah. Oh, Costa, oh, and that's evil, the evil of Costa. So, that's another show. And so, I'm walking up and down my street, and I overhear two women talking, and I instinctively listen in on their conversation, and I just catch the end of the conversation, and one woman says to the other one, "There's that puddle I was telling you about." You see, the thing is, I think that's just transference. I think people want to talk to each other in Britain, but we can't. We're incapable of saying nice things. Other people, other races are able to do that. I walked the Ridgeway last year. It was a beautiful walk, and when you walk outdoors, sometimes strangers accompany you for a portion of the walk, and there's this wonderful American couple join us. Really positive, upbeat, totally, very kind of full of life. And as they were walking along, they kept up this commentary about what a great time they were having. "This is a great walk. What a fantastic idea. This is, thanks for inviting me." "Well, you're welcome. What a great idea. I'm so glad we're walking on this path. What a terrific path. Look at that view. I'm having a great time. Shall we have some lunch?" "Yes, let's have some lunch. What a great idea." On and on and on. It was weird.
Americans will do that. We can sit and talk to each other for a while. Compliment each other. But if we're close friends, well, me personally, I'm going to insult you a lot. You're going to insult me a lot because we're friends. We know we're joking with each other. We love it. But, we definitely talk to each other a lot.
Lunch? Yes, let's have some lunch. What a great idea. On and on and on. It was weird and charming, I guess. But all of us Brits, we're incapable of doing that. We'd love to be able to say that. We'd love to be able to say, "You are my fond companion. I like walking with you." But we can't. It comes out in a different way. It comes out like this. "Whose idea was this? How much further?" and not too bad. That's just like it's a kind of a daily greeting, you know. Somebody goes out in the week. "Oh, how was last night?" "Oh, not too bad." "Oh, how was the night out?" "Oh, not too bad." But if you haven't seen someone in a while, you get a little bit more. You get a bit extra. You say, "Why, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you?" "Not too bad, all things considered." And when people say that to me, I want to say to them, "You have considered all things." Uluru, the Okavango Delta, the cradle of all life, the Alps, the genius of Mozart, the limpid minimalism of Arvo Part, the unplayable piano music of Franz Liszt, whose giant manatee-like flipper hands means that if you're not a circus freak or a yeti, you can't actually play the bloody stuff. The tectonic plates inching around the planet, mocking our brief dance on the surface. Those yogurts with a bit of fruit in the corner. All human artistic endeavour, everything that has ever existed at a molecular level, pushing someone in a pond when they least expect it. Sitting around the house in your pants, eating gluten for a laugh. Wars, religion, ideology arose Opening up a new jar of instant coffee with the back end of a teaspoon. The sensation of that. The baffling longevity of LinkedIn.
God dang, yeah, he ain't, I don't think he's considered all things. A lot of these things I don't think have been considered or thought about. A lot of these things are not thought about. I feel like we'll keep it rolling.
LinkedIn. Standing on the Rialto Bridge at midnight, covered in Marmite, naked, chucking wine gums at tourists, shouting, "I forgive you!"
Oh my.
The uncountable stars, the boundless universe beyond which our imagination found us on a distant shore, where we dare to touch the hem of infinity's cloak. You considered the opalescence that shimmers on the surface of a tear, that wells up in a shepherd's eye as he marvels at the beauty of yet another Patagonian sunrise? You considered that? Yeah. And how'd you feel? Not too bad.
I like Bill. I like Bill. That's all we got for this one. If you guys got a favorite video you want to see me react to, you can subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so you get suggested. Drop your video suggestion in the comment section. It's your boy D-Neil. Out.